Pepperdine University Theatre Program is committed to preparing our students to work in a world that is full of incredible challenges in a way that will strengthen their spirit and empower them to change that world for the better. Theater can be essential to the well-being of society if it is essential to the student who chooses to study it, the community that experiences it, and the artists who teach it. One of the things about our program, which I think is fantastic, is the size. Any given year, you have between 70 and 80 theater majors, period, through freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior classes. And it takes all of us, all 70 to 80 kids are completely involved in the program from the beginning of the year to the end of each year. We have our main season productions, and we also have a student season as well. And if you're not acting in the main season, you can be acting in the student season. If you're not acting in either one of those, you're doing tech. It is a well-rounded education. When you graduate from our program, you will know as much about what goes on backstage as what goes on stage. And I think that is an incredible set of skills to have in this day and age when you graduate from an undergraduate degree in theater. Another unique thing that we do every other summer, we go to London and participate in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Scotland. We spend a month in London, you take classes, you are rehearsing 2 productions, you are going on field trips, seeing theater together. It is a really community building activity for that month in London. And then we swing into Edinburgh, and for 2.5 weeks, it's an incredible rush of load-in and dresses and techs and openings and running a show 10, 11 days in a row, no break, going up and down that Royal Mile and singing to 100,000 people at one time, trying to drum up your audience for the next day. In between all of that 2.5 weeks, we go and see plays together, brand new works that have never been produced before. It really is an incredible education for you as the student to gauge what you like, what you don't like, what's your limit, what works for you. You get to see some incredible actors in London especially, and also at the Traverse Theatre or the National Theatre of Scotland, some incredible pieces that aren't just entertaining but also deal with incredible social issues that the world is facing, and you sort of plug into an international community of artists who are interested in the same things you are. One of the highlights of our season is the fall musical. This show is comprised of both music and theater majors and is well attended by the campus as well as the Malibu community.
I think the theater program is preparing students, as the liberal arts ought to do, is preparing students for a career in any number of fields by giving them, first of all, the training of how to stand up in front of people and present themselves, how to be leaders, how to direct other people and do it in a way that they still get along with those people at the end of the day. I have found that the productions here at Pepperdine are really fantastic, to the point that my wife and I have come to shows here and have enjoyed them sometimes more than touring productions of shows in professional theaters. So I think there's a level of excellence that the students aspire to and that the directorial team aspires to here in the productions.
One of the great things that we do for our graduating seniors, and for all of the students, but especially in prepping our graduating seniors to go out into the real world, is a series of master classes every spring. We spend the fall semester getting ready for these master classes. You get your headshots. We find a great photographer who'll give you a good deal. You get your resumes together. We start helping you pick out monologue material, even scene material. And then in the spring semester, you have 14 master classes with some incredible people.
I think the caliber of the average Pepperdine student too is higher. The people that I've worked with in my classes and that I've been with on stage, it's like there's just a different expectation level. It's a different kind of professionalism.
Motivation-wise.
Because Pepperdine takes a certain kind of person in, and it's someone that has a desire to excel and to achieve, and I think that translates on stage and in classrooms.
It's very much like a discovery process, as what I've found at least. Like with my teachers,
a lot of times in classes, they're teaching you material and stuff like that, but then the professors are also experiencing new things with you, especially because they're in the industry right now, like some of them, or doing stuff like that. It's like you get the opportunity to discover with your professor, and not just like learn from a book or whatever.
A lot of times they'll end up directing you as well.
That's true.
I like that.
Yeah.